Hello artisans, welcome back to this channel. This is Rochelle Rosenberg. By the way, if you are new here, please like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of my paintings and if you want to be inspired from all the expressions that I do in every painting. Often, chaos makes us feel weak and defenseless. Either way, some people are sensitive than the other. I can understand that we are minding life too much more than what we should have. We often focus on the troubles and negative results of the chaos rather than imagining how we discovered our abilities to persevere and still standing without resistance to have hope. And the more we get into senses, the more responsible we become and we remember the things we shouldn't have done. We tend to get hurt by the remembrance of the pain we experienced from the others. And the hurt become intense. That's when the chaos seemed to feel more heavier. That's when we feel anxiety or kind of depression, or to somehow lightly feel a little bit lonely. So in this painting, I actually chose an elephant and a woman. According to the researches, I found out that elephant actually has a very good memory, and somehow it can always remember people that are close to them, and even some kinds of memory. See how huge an elephant is, but they walk very slow. They are huge. They look a little bit scary if we maybe imagine to stand beside them, because if they become angry, they could just destroy a whole house or a building. So as usual, you can see that I start from basics and that my canvas is filled with sketch. I tried as much as possible to draw the eyes, because my intention in this painting is that the eyes would be much more vibrant, and even the expression of the woman's face and the hands. So all kinds of painting is all about composition and perspective, and where do you want your viewers to look. So for example, when this is finished, it would probably draw you on the expression of the eyes of the elephant and on the face of the woman. Like the background would be a little bit shaded with different colors, but that is not the subject that your eyes would drawn to, because our eyes are actually one of the sensitive parts of our bodies, because once you see something in a picture, it distinguishes something that are different, or something beautiful, or something that are very noticeable. Sometimes our eyes can even distinguish the accuracy of a picture or even of an item. Sometimes when we see some pictures that are in a wrong proportion, our eyes see these kinds of mistakes. So therefore, for me as an artist, I always try as much as possible to focus on the perspective where I want the viewers to look at, and what kind of message I want to convey through the painting or through the art that I am doing. And this kind of application is also the same in photography. So therefore, in every painting, it is also a big challenge for me, and sometimes when I paint, it's also like a chaos. But when it is done, it's a freedom, because it means that I could finish a project one at a time. And for the basics of every sketches or every painting, you could see that I always do the basics. I try as much as possible not to be very, very detailed, but only those outlines that are very important for me. Since this is not really a sketch, this will be covered by the acrylic colors. All of those outlines that I'm doing will be hid anyway. They will be under the layers of the acrylics. And so today my emotions are just very, very drawn to elephant. I have always wanted to paint an elephant, but this time this is just a start. Probably I'll gonna make one of these in big canvases, but they will become a little bit of abstract probably. So just hang around and think with me. Maybe there's something that would inspire you for today when it comes to this painting. There are research that I have found out that elephants are very sensitive when it comes to other elephants who are in need. And I think that they are just like humans. But the difference is that they always try to do their best to comfort others much more than themselves. And when it comes to the sufferings, for example, those elephants that have been released into kinds of abuse, they actually are not avoiding social life. And these are the traits that I want us to understand when it comes to elephants. I want us to be free from the chaos. Therefore, I would like you to remember the strength that you have. Chaos is nothing to be afraid of. Sometimes it is necessary so we can discover our growth. So we can move like the elephants when forced by circumstances and nature. They adapt the changes and make good out of it. As we are nurtured by the chaos, we become robust to face any forms of storms to meet us. The chaos might seem somewhat different from our understanding, or sometimes we even don't understand nothing. But I promise you, chaos actually reveals the power inside our souls. Chaos reveals the warriors and the spirit of men that can endure, and a man that can dream. This is life. We are becoming mature slowly, like the elephants. Our mind becomes finer like silk, and our heart learns to develop in the ways of good. We see and remember like the elephants, and we become stronger as days go by. We might seem so slow in moving, but we are secured of the future that is coming out of our adversities. The elephants are in need of the flocks, and we aren't born to be alone. Humans, mankind, our family and our friends, our community, this world. This is our flock. With our flock of family and friends, we can achieve the best possible in this life. We can choose to believe we are incapable and stay helpless until we die. Or we can actually have more high hopes that we are able enough to withstand any kind of storms, that we are able enough to withstand any sort of chaos because we are valuable and we are loved by heaven somehow. So therefore, I want to encourage you that you are free to choose to believe the goodness of God. And from chaos, you have the chances and the power that you can do so that you can be free from it. So there you go. We have come almost to the end of the painting, and I hope that you have learned a little bit from these art techniques. Although I didn't share you my techniques in painting this piece, but I just hope that you have learned something about my thoughts regarding why I am painting this and what am I thinking while I am painting this. I hope that whatever kind of chaos or circumstances you are facing, I hope and wish that you become inspired, and I hope that you will find and discover your strength within you and the power that God had given you. You know that you are strong, and whatever kind of things that goes along your way, you are not alone. You can always find the freedom from chaos, and you will always find the strength from within you if you allow that light in you to shine. So until then, I hope to see you again on my next art piece. And if you have any thoughts, if you want to suggest any painting or any kinds of artworks that I can do, maybe you can comment it on the comment box section, and I'll do my best to read that one by one. So until then, artisans, I hope to see you again.